Every playoff team dreams of lifting the trophy, but in the East, it's less about dreaming and more about surviving. Health, matchups, momentum, coaching, it's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube during an earthquake, and guess what? Every team still has a path to the title. Some are logical, some are delusional, and others, well, let's just say they need some teams to take a leave of absence. So let's start where the madness always begins, and that's the play-in teams. Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, Miami Heat, Chicago Bulls. All 4 of these teams, can they win it all? In one word, no.
Damn!
That's it, let's move on. The Detroit Pistons. Yeah, we're starting here. No, they aren't winning the title this year, but could they ruin someone else's playoff run? 1000%. Cade and company have a chip on their shoulder the size of the Motor City. They're young, hungry, tough as nails, and play like every possession is their last. Nobody's prepping for Detroit in a finals matchup, but don't be shocked if they walk out of Game 2 with a black eye and a win. Think of them as the playoffs' chaotic neutral. You won't lose the war to them, but they'll leave a mark.
Nice.
The Milwaukee Bucks. Now here's a team that looks dangerous on paper, but once they hit the court, it's like trying to solve a puzzle with half the pieces missing. With Dame sidelined due to a blood clot, the already slim margin for error just got even tighter. Obviously, his health comes first, and we wish him the speediest recovery, but without him, the Bucks go from dark horse to dark cloud. So, can Giannis pull off the impossible? Well, maybe. If anybody could put a whole city on their back and average 35, 15, and 8, he's the guy.
You're the only player in NBA history with 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 20 assists in a game. How does it feel to be the only one to do something like that?
Feels good. Feels good.
But the problem is, if you're going to take down the Celtics or Cavs or Knicks in a 7-game series, you can't rely on one guy to do all the heavy lifting, and with Dame out, it's all on him, meaning their chances are a little bit more than zero. The Indiana Pacers. Milwaukee is trying to piece things together, but there's another team that's tossed the instructions aside and is sprinting straight ahead, and that's Indiana. Their whole identity is speed, relentless, turbocharged offense. Halliburton's throwing no-look dimes like he's got court vision sliders maxed out. Siakam is attacking like it's 2019, and a bench that runs the floor like it's a track meet. They're not going to grind you down. They're going to race you into exhaustion and hope your legs give out by Game 5, but what happens when the ball's on the other end of the court? The defense? It's decent, but if their offense gets hot, they don't need to stop you. They just need to outrun you. Their only chance is Halliburton and Siakam, each stealing a game and then hoping their relentless speed and depth beat you down.
You can do it!
The New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are powered by 3 things: Jalen Brunson, pain tolerance, and Tibbs' 2005 level trust in his starters. Brunson's that dude. He can win you games all by himself, and KAT has the ability to win a game or two in a series when he gets NBA Jam level hot. As for Josh Hart, that man will give you 42 plus minutes per game whether his legs are attached or not, but the big question, can this team stay healthy long enough to matter? Karl Anthony Towns' health is always a mystery. OG Anunoby gets banged up opening his mail, and if you look at Tibbs' history, his teams tend to wear down like a $10 pair of shoes. If they stay on the floor, they've got the offensive firepower to hang with and beat just about anybody. So what's the plan? Survive. You just gotta survive. Get to the 4th quarter, keep Brunson vertical, and pray that Tibbs hasn't run them into the ground by Game 6. Now let's jump from the most unpredictable team in the East to the one most people expect to win, which, as history has shown, is exactly when things get weird.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Damn!
The Boston Celtics. If Boston wants to win the title, Porzingis needs to stay healthy. Drew Holiday has to snap out of whatever regular season hibernation he's in. Al Horford has to keep defying the laws of aging, and Jaylen Brown needs to prove that the finals MVP version of him was real and not a 2-week fever dream. And then there's Tatum. Can he make the leap? Not from good to great, because we know he's already great. It's from great to put me in the same sentence as Jokic, Luka, and SGA great. But the role players matter too. That's where Peyton Pritchard comes in. He's been hooping like he just found out he's in a contract year. The question is, can he keep it up? If even most of that hits, Banner 18 is basically stitched already. If not, they're getting bounced. Maybe by a team they were never supposed to lose to. So again, who's showing up? Now let's move on to Cleveland, a team still trying to figure out if they're contenders or if they're just cosplaying as one.
Oh my god! Wow!
I've got this group chat with my buddies where NBA takes are flying back and forth, and early in the season, one friend asked me, are the Cavs legit this year? I just said, I don't think so. Then, a couple of months in, Mitchell started cooking, Garland clicked as a super sidekick, Mobley was evolving in real time to more than just a role player, and Jarrett Allen just kept doing the little things that win games. That 16-1 stretch, I was ready to buy stock and I texted my friends, I think they might be real, but then came the last few weeks. Suddenly, it feels like someone jammed up the machine. Their offense got clunky, the defense grew some holes, and the momentum was just gone. Can they get it back? I think so. Could this just be an end of the year, can the playoffs get here already type attitude? Maybe. But the shots not falling as they were, their defense a little less than dominant, and their energy not on the same level, they're going to need to turn it back to middle of the season Cavs if they want to get back to the finals post LeBron. Was the win streak a sign of who they really are, or is this sluggish end to the season the real Cavs? Because the first version can knock off any team in the league. The second might be sent home in the second round. The answer's coming, and fast. Now, if you're hyped for the chaos ahead, just wait until the Western Conference breakdown drops, because it's a wild one. Also, check out our recent video breaking down how SGA is taking over the league, and it's not for the reasons you think. It's not just points. There's something deeper going on there. And before you go, hit that like button and tap subscribe. It really helps our channel grow and keeps this content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.